So the video playing in the background of this rant or whatever is just the reality of playing on the Isle Horde test at the moment. It is completely and utterly unplayable right now. It's actually a fucking joke, mate. I cannot believe it. So if you don't know, the Horde test is filled to the brim with people that have downloaded cheats. Now, under normal circumstances, game developers will just, fix it. They'll address it. They'll be like, hey guys, we're taking care of this, or at least, acknowledge it. But of course, not the old developers, right? Not a single post, nothing, alright? The Horde test is completely unplayable. It's filled with cheaters. It sucks. The reality of playing on the Horde test, right? Picture this, you've grown something for like 12 hours, and then some dude will just walk to you from across the map and kill you, just run you down, because he has a bigger dinosaur, because he has cheats on, and he's been feeding on unlimited food. So that's what's playing in the background. I was on EU1 Horde test, and I was just watching people with Pteranodon, because I knew everyone in that particular area was a cheater, and they're all a part of the same group. So what happens in this video is just what happens every single time I log into the Horde test, right? The white T-Rex is obviously the cheater, and the dude that doesn't have a skin on with the plain-looking T-Rex is just a normal goober like you and me. Just a normal person who likes playing with dinosaurs, eating dinosaurs, growing dinosaurs. An average bloke, you might say. And of course, as soon as that dude hits the white T-Rex's proximity, the white T-Rex just beelines straight for him because he has ESP cheats on. So if you don't know what ESP cheats on, it just means you can see everything around you, alright? You can just see how big they are, you can see where someone is, how far away they are, because that's just game design, alright? Everyone gets that information. The information about how people around you interact with the environment around you is available, and these people just tap into it, and they can just see what's happening around them. So all they do is they'll just camp the same spot. In particular, this guy doesn't have a job, alright? And I can confirm that because I technically don't have a job. I'm self-employed. So I know, I've spent a lot of time in this game, and I know this dude is not self-employed, and he probably just sits in mama's basement and does this all day, every day. But he literally just waits there for hours. Sometimes he just AFKs, and as soon as someone enters into the proximity that he's in, he just beelines straight for them and kills them. Now, this video was hella sad because obviously he has his ESP cheats on, and he sees this dude, and obviously the smaller T-Rex starts running, but you can't outrun a prime elder T-Rex, alright? It's bigger, it's faster, it has more stamina. There's not a fucking thing that you can do. So what's sad about this one is that the white T-Rex fully just plays with him at the end. You'll see it in a bit. But he runs him down, he catches up. The smaller T-Rex just throws himself in the water to try and get away. And this dude just toys with him for 5 minutes because he doesn't kill a lot of people, because people are slowly catching on, hey, we can't log into the Horde test because there's cheaters. So obviously this dude is standing around for a very long time waiting for someone big enough to get his attention, and then he runs them down and he kills them, and that's that. And then he'll just go do the same thing. He'll go back to the main area and he'll just wait again, And there's the worst part is, right? The worst part is there's 20 more of these white T-Rex. There's 20 more. It's just a big group, alright? And if this dude's not doing it, another one of them are doing it on the other side of the map. Now, I've tried over and over again to just have fun and play with dinosaurs, but I literally can't. Because there's so many, I'm this close to downloading cheats, because I feel like it's the only way you can play the old Horde test right now. You have to just, if I downloaded cheats, dude, I'd be fine. I could just see exactly where they were. I could just avoid them. I could just grow in peace, do my own thing. But of course, I'm not actually going to do that. But I've been thinking about it, which is wrong, obviously, because I shouldn't have to download third-party cheats to play a game, right? It's just ridiculous. But I don't really see another way besides just waiting for this build to come to a Vrema. But who knows how long that's going to take. It might take 2 months. I think the trike was in Horde test for 2 or 3 months, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was a long time, man. I don't really want to wait all that time, and I want to make some content. I want to play with prime elder dinosaurs, specimen, because it's fun. But I can't have fun. I can't play with dinosaurs because there's groups of 20 cheaters just running around doing whatever the fuck they want. And the worst part is, like, I'm sure the devs are doing stuff. I'm aware that I think they like completely defeated speed cheats. All right, I believe so. I believe there's no more speed cheating on the Isle, but of course, there's still like everything else. It's like, all right, you got rid of one thing. All right, cool. What about the 10 other cheats that people use? Silence, radio silence. But I think the shittiest thing is they don't even make an announcement. Like, hey guys, uh, we know that there's a lot of cheaters on. We're working diligently and hard to get rid of them. But there's nothing like that. There's no like. There's like 150,000 people on the old Discord. It doesn't hurt to make a post. Like take 10 minutes out of your day and just be like, hey guys, we know, we're aware of it. We're trying our very best to fix it. We're really sorry, blah blah blah, something. That would just make stuff better. I know, like, words just make stuff better. Even if you're not actually working on it, but you say that you're working on it, would make it better. Even though that would still be equally as short, but still, it's something. Now, I swear, I've played Deinosuchus probably like 6 times, and like 5 out of 6 times, it's been the same people killing me, right? Because I think you saw in the beginning of the video, they've got like 10 dinos inside the water as well, and then they've got like 20 T-Rex on land. How am I supposed to test the new build? How are people in general supposed to test the new build if you can't even play the game? How do they get feedback? How do they get the data to improve the build that comes to the final branch? Like, who's testing it? Are the cheaters testing it? Are the devs selling cheats to the cheaters and then banning the cheaters, but forcing the cheaters to buy the game again and buy cheats again? I don't know. Is that the business model? Are they making more money off people buying cheats? And I don't know. But it sucks, all right? And I've got so many friends and other people on YouTube saying the same thing. It sucks. Like, I'm watching streams and there's like groups of 15 of them, and they have TP cheats as well. And they're TPing their mates to them, and then they're not Instagrowing or anything like that. I'm pretty sure they can't Instagrow. That's like an admin feature, but they have TP and ESP, and they can shift their momentum instantly. It's not speed cheats you're seeing, it's momentum shifts, because supposedly all the speed cheats are gone. But still, how can you release the game? How can you have like just a really well established game that is so ruined right now? It's unbelievable. It's like ridiculous, man. And even if you catch them like in plain sight, record, there's nothing you can do because there's no admins online. Like, so for example, right, Petits Pierres, it's a very good community server. What they've done with their admins is they've gotten people who enjoy playing the game to admin their servers, all right? So there's people who are always online, they're always playing, and they really enjoy the game. So there's always someone you can report something to. But on official servers and hordetest servers, I don't know how it works, but they've got people in positions where they shouldn't be because they probably don't even play the game anymore. Because this game is like 10 years old. Some people have moved on. Some people have just chosen not to play it anymore because, like, it's been out for 10 years, right? No one plays a game for 10 years unless you have a deep passion for it. I've been playing League of Legends for like 15 years, all right, because I really enjoy it. But these people, they don't play the game. I'm convinced they don't play the game because they're not doing anything about it. Like, you could be like, hey, there's a group of cheaters. Like, I was watching a live stream last week and there was a group of 15 cheaters in the same place, all right? And we all reported it to the server admins, but the bloke wasn't online. And there's only like one for like multiple servers. And that dude, I assume, didn't do anything because they're still running around. So what I think they should do is just get more volunteers, because I bet you there'd be a shit ton of people that would be more than happy to help admin these servers, right? People that enjoy playing the game for extensive amounts of time. But no, they don't. They're not even like hiring moderators on their Discord. I believe you have to be a moderator and then an admin and then a server admin and then you get like trial permissions. Who knows? But all I know is that they are failing hardcore, and I don't understand it from a business perspective and a game development perspective, because you need people to play the game, to support the game, to continue making the game, and you need game developers to improve the game, all right, improve cybersecurity and all that stuff, all right. So from a business standpoint, it's run terribly. I don't get it. From a game development standpoint, even though I have relatively not a lot of like knowledge within game development, but I sure shit know you need more than 3 to run a game this big, right? To make it enjoyable, to make it playable. So this video behind it was just sad, right? It was just sad, but it sums up every one of my experiences, every one of my mates' experiences. But this guy just toyed with that smaller T-Rex, and I was like, man, that's so shit. Because this guy is literally bored out of his mind waiting for people to walk into his ESP wallhacks radius, and so he can do shit like this. So he really dragged it out. But again, they're not doing anything about. Why are you not doing anything about it? I don't understand. If you don't have the staff, get the staff. There's like theoretically unlimited volunteers that'll be more than happy to admin your servers, but still nothing happens. So I just, what is this game? Like, what is this game? It is so confusing to me from every perspective I look at it. It is so confusing for me. Does it make them money? If it doesn't make them money, is it just like a passion project? Okay, but if it's a passion project, would you not passionately protect your game, right? No, apparently not. So I don't get it. It's so diabolical what they're doing. Day after day, people are just reporting the same group of cheaters. I'm not going to say hackers, because I can just download the cheats too, and I would be a hacker too. Nah, it's just cheaters, man. They're on mum's laptop downloading cheats. I can do the same thing. I'm so close to doing the same thing. Because it would make the game playable for me. Because you got to fight fire with fire, right? Should I download cheats? Are they secretly making the cheats for the game? Convincing everyone that they should download cheats so they can play the game and making a fortune off cheats? I don't know. But it sucks. It proper sucks. It's diabolical, mate. It's diabolical. What am I supposed to do? I just want to play with dinosaurs. But these fucking goobers are running around doing all this shit, and it's ridiculous, man. So I really don't want to have to wait for the update to come to community servers, because that'll be the only place that's like moderated and have active admins and people with rules and systems in place to deal with stuff like this. Because I mean, you don't even need the software to deal with this. You can just use it. You can deal with this with people power, and the owl has unlimited people power. All right, because people are diehard fans of this game. So it's not like, oh, we don't have the resources, mate. You don't need the resources, bud. You have unlimited free labor at your disposal. But they choose this. Why do they choose this? That is my only question. Because it's the only conclusion that I can come to, that they choose to have this happen. But why? It doesn't make any sense. I'm questioning it in my mind because I've got that kind of analytical brain, and it's just not ticking. It's not ticking right. It doesn't make any sense. But enjoy the video, kind of, if you want to. I didn't enjoy recording it. I even tried to warn the bloke at the beginning. I was like 3-calling, but he probably thought I was working with the T-Rex, but whatever. But at the end of the day, it's a freaking dinosaur game, man. Like, what are you doing? It's just a dinosaur game. Why do you need to go to these extents to do crap like this? I don't get it, man. But anyway, that's the end of the rant. Hordetest, completely unplayable. I think NA4 is alright, just because of the fact it doesn't have any migration zones or patrol zones, so no one can get prime elder anything on them. So that's just not where the cheaters will hang out, because they can't get prime elder, blah blah. So yeah, don't play the old Hordetest. It's terrible, and no one cares that it's terrible except for the people that play it. And just pray that it's a very quick Hordetest, and that it comes out to community servers pretty soon. And yeah, have a good one.